Hey guys, Israel Labu here. Who am I and why should you care? Well, I'm a Christian father, age 42, over the age of 40, who is fit, and I want to help you get fit and stay fit. So I'm you, looking in the mirror. Creating this channel for the very purpose to help impact the lives of Christian fathers over the age of 40. So the two things I want to talk about, two things I want to touch on today, and why most men, or most people for that matter, aren't achieving the impact they want in their life, is because of two things. I don't know your story, I don't know where you come from, but this rings true, and I hope it speaks to you. Two things. The first one is mindset, and the second one is past trauma. I was hearing a very successful entrepreneur talk about this, and it made a lot of sense. Well, let's touch on mindset for a second. Where is your mind at right now? Well, if you're watching this video, hopefully it's in a better place than it has been, and you're looking to make some change in your life, primarily in your fitness and your health. But that thought has to come through your mind, and has to mature to a point to where you're going to take some sort of action. Thought without action doesn't matter. Now again, I don't know where you come from. I don't know what you're dealing with. If you deal with anxiety or depression or worry or fear or whatever the case may be, but that's what you need to get under control. Now, I'm just speaking for myself. I can't speak for you, but I sure know God gave you a mind that He wants renewed to the point where you can do what He's put in your heart to do. For me, that's fitness. That's why I want to be able to speak to you and impact your life in that area. But first of all, in order for you to embark on that journey, you've got to have a healthy mindset. Now, believe it or not, what actually contributes to a healthy mindset is exercise. Feel good endorphins flood through over your brain, wash over your brain. When you're healthier, you think better, you have more energy. That affects your mindset. The mindset I had going into being healthy and fit was, I'm going to accomplish this. I don't know if you saw my last videos, but when I saw other people ahead of me accomplish this, I was like, okay, I'm going to accomplish that. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many times I've got to try, but I'm going to be healthy and fit and look and feel the way that I know I can. So think about that for a moment, and you got to get your mind right. Part of that gets your mind right too. Obviously in this channel we talk about faith. I'm speaking to Christian fathers, is your relationship with Jesus. He gave you a spirit of faith, not a spirit of fear. And so think about that for a moment. He wants you to prosper and be healthy and fit so you can make the impact and He can fulfill the purpose that He's put in your heart. So first thing, mindset. Get your mind right. Whatever you got to do that. Like I said, what works for me is walking like this, reading the Word, and just putting that thought in my head that I know I can. Right? Love or hate Henry Ford, but he said if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So just implant that thought, get your mind right, and say I can, and just do what's necessary. And if you want to be a healthy person, you got to do what healthy people do. All right, second thing is past trauma. Now again, I don't know where you come from. I came from a dysfunctional home, and I think most people can agree that they did as well. I have father wounds. I've got mother wounds, siblings wounds. I've got all kinds of stuff, right? Because we were raised by two people, two parents, or a single parent, however you were raised. You were raised by somebody, even if you were orphaned, and they're imperfect people, right? Two imperfect people that God chose for whatever reason to put in your life to raise you, and they hurt you, and that's something you got to deal with. Because if you don't get over that past trauma and those past hurts and forgive then you're going to stay stuck. There's no way around it. I truly believe at the core, because this is real talk, guys, I'm speaking from the heart, that until you work on those two things, your mindset and past trauma, you're going to stay stuck. If you can honestly look in the mirror and say, those are the things I need to work on, or, I'm just going to white knuckle it or whatever, you're fooling yourself. That's another reason why I created this channel, so you can be in community with other men. They're embarking on this journey to get fit and stay fit. Iron sharpens iron, right? So just to recap, two things, whether you've worked on or not, I encourage you to start today. Take full inventory of your mindset and your past trauma. And until you get control over those two things and start working on them, other things, probably most likely, fitness specifically, will not change. Right? You got to change. Keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. That's insanity. So you have a decision to make, right? Decide who you want to be. Can I get uncomfortable and work on my mindset and fill it with good things and work on my past trauma and move in a better direction than I am now in fitness, or continue to stay stuck? The choice is yours. All right, guys, my name's Israel, last name Lobu, and this may be cheesy, but this is real talk. Is Israel real? That's for you to decide. All right, love you guys. Later.